Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2022 CIAA post-game press conference. My name is Shayla Moore, your moderator for today. Joining us is head coach TIERRA Terry of Virginia Union University. Along with her are players YMANI Breedlove and Langley. Before we open the floor for questions, we'll have an opening statement from the coach and then both players.
Obviously, this is not the outcome that we wished for, but we do appreciate our young women fighting to the end. We do have a very young team that's still trying to adjust, still trying to learn. Some of them, it was their first CIAA tournament, and it was hard for them being in the spotlight. If we would have come out with the same energy that we had the second half in the first half, I feel like we would have been on a different outcome out here. But, I appreciate these young ladies pushing through this season, pushing through some adversity, and just giving their all.
YMANI.
I definitely agree with Coach Terry. We just got to start games off better. As you know, I'm a senior this year, so I just pray that next year we just use this year as an example on how we're going to move forward and hopefully get the championship next year.
Nah.
Basically what they said, if we would have started how we in the second half, the first half, then we would have pulled through. I'm coming back next year, so hopefully, this was a lesson for us and we get it next year.
As you all said, you struggled offensively in that first half, 4 of 30 from the field. What was the game plan as far as execution on the offensive side?
The game plan was to attack, but I feel like we stayed on the perimeter too long and too often. I feel like we were moving slow offensively in the first half. We weren't cutting fast enough. We weren't moving fast enough. One of our better offensive players was a little off today as well, Darren Ziegler. We rely on her heavily on the offensive end. We didn't look inside enough in the beginning, but overall, we kept yelling attack, but we just looked kind of timid to me. So the game plan was to attack that 2-3 and not just stand out there, but we didn't execute it as well the first half as the second half.
Either of the players can take this question. You struggled in the first half, but then you all were able to cut their lead down to 8 points late in the fourth. So what was those conversations that kind of kept your head in the game?
We basically just came together as a team and just said, we got it, y'all. Be positive. It was positive, and we, relied on each other, and we started trusting each other. A big thing for us this year was trust. So trusting each other was a big thing for us.
Are there any further questions on the floor?
Moving forward, what are going to be some of the key components to furthering the program?
Well, our young players got the experience this year, so that's very helpful for us moving forward because now they'll be somewhat like the veterans on the team. But of course, we're always looking to add different components, athleticism, speed. We are trying to change our pace a lot more next year. We need a point guard as well to help these young women, with that aspect of it. But really just helping grow these ones that are here right now as well and just adding on to what we already have.
And this will conclude our press.
So, hey, Monty, you've been a part of the winning tradition, and what does it feel like your last CIAA? What does this mean to you as you look back?
It's hard. A lot of people that have been at Union, they've known. I've been through the struggle. I've been there. I went from not playing at all to sitting on the bench, the whole entire year. I'm known as the cheerleader. So to finally get this moment just to play, I was just so grateful that my coach trusted me, my team trusted me, and I just tried to give everything that I learned from our previous coach and also being here in this moment to my younger players now. We just got to take every moment and play like it's our last. We got to leave it all on the court. And I feel like being here this year, it was definitely all about heart. this game was definitely all about heart, and we just lost that battle. But next year, I got faith in them. I think they're going to take it all away.
We'll wrap it up with one more question. Now, hearing YMANI say that and just her story in itself, what kind of motivation does that give you heading into the off season and knowing that you'll come back?
That's big. Hopefully, Monty come back and come and play with us and stuff like that. So, being that I'm coming back next year, it's just this motivation for us that that we ready for. So we're gonna be ready next year.
Thank you. Panthers of Virginia Union University.
Thank you.
Queens of the ring.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was going to thank the seniors. It's okay.